Hello and welcome. This is Snehasis Mukherjee reporting from Dubai, and along with me, my colleague Bharat Ramraj is also here. Today, we are at the ICC Dubai Academy, and here both the teams, India and Pakistan, had their final training session before taking each other tomorrow in Dubai International Stadium. As we all know that after losing the first match against New Zealand, in India will look to make a comeback by defeating Pakistan, but Pakistan are coming after a huge win over the Asia Cup champion Sri Lanka. So it will be an interesting match. But before that, we'll like to focus on the press conferences. I think when it comes to Bharat, the India press conferences, we both asked question regarding the fielding. When I asked question to the bowling coach of Team India, he responded that the team has been working on that, and they are on a process, and hopefully that there are a lot of less mistakes in recent times, and hopefully with the more game passes by, I think mistakes will come down and the team will do well. So that's an area that will keep an eye in the upcoming match in Pakistan and other matches also. But Bharat, I will come to you regarding Pooja Vastagar. You asked the question, so you can share the answer that bowling coach shared to you, and how you see Pooja Vastagar in the training also, because we didn't see her training that much.
Yeah, basically he said it was a kind of tactical decision that was given this one over in the sense that sometimes certain bowlers will be given less number of overs and you can't help it, and it's nothing to do with injuries and all. But today also she was not doing much of fitness drills. Occasionally she's stretching a little bit,
Exactly.
hamstring a little bit of her ankle. That's what she was trying to stretch, and nothing else she did. So that doesn't really clear the question, right? So that's for them to decide.
Yes.
But that's what we can say. That I don't think there was anything crystal clear from that particular training session which would encapsulate the point that she's fit
fully
for
fit.
the tomorrow's game. As far as fielding is concerned, we talked about how they're trying to improve. Few things I can agree, because we talked about how they're trying to help the fielders to angle running, and also trying to cut down the angle.
Covering the ground.
Yes, trying to cut down the angle that we could see it at certain times at fine leg, at the backward square leg. But a lot more has to be done. As I noted, I'm not very sure we can go after a fielding coach here. We saw the training session a couple of days ago as well, and he gave a lot of catches, a lot of different types of catches. Today we also saw that he was giving Richa Ghosh types of catches where the ball was swirling in the air.
Yes.
And that was clear indicator that it was related to yesterday's match where he dropped a sitter where the ball kind of swirled in the air. Yeah, I understand. Occasionally, when there is a little bit of breeze, it can get tough when the ball is slightly swirling in the air. But it was still a catch that should have been taken. So these are the kind of things that they were trying to do in the training session as well, which is an indicator, which gives an inkling that they are trying to improve the fielding. Hopefully, we'll see a little more improvement in the next game.
Yes, hopefully we can see the improvement in the next game only against Pakistan.
Yes.
But when it comes to Pakistan's press conference, Captain Fatima Sana came, and I think she looked very confident. I think the way she answered every question, I think with a big smile on her face, I think she looked very confident, and I think it had to be the way they played in the first match against Sri Lanka, the way she led from the front with her, both with the bat and the ball. And if I am not wrong, she was the player of the match also. So I think it was evident that she is very confident and she is winning. And she just said that the team will look to continue the momentum that they have gathered from that first match, and hopefully they will look to win again India. So how do you see her body language in the press conference?
Her body language was good. See, remember she's a very young captain. How much is her age? 22, whatever. She has enough senior players in the ranks. So to captains at the side, they take some doing. So that is why I would say she's someone who has that kind of body language. Fatima Sana, obviously, she has also tried to improve her skills in terms of her bowling, in terms of her batting, the way she comes around the wicket and tries to tuck up the left-handed batter, or for the matter, she coming up the order slightly and trying to play more shots with the bat in hand. Yeah, her presser, she sounded quite confident. And also talked a few things about how she tried to address the team in terms of aggression, how they needed to play aggressively when she first became the captain. How whenever she was bowling to the opponents, they were just going after her from delivery one and that's what she basically said to her teammates as well, that we also need to play aggressively, an aggressive brand of cricket against others, not just allow others to kind of dominate us, but we also have to go and do the same thing.
Yes, absolutely. And I think in this format you have to play aggressive cricket to win games or maybe to win tournaments also. But from Pakistan's keeper, we will shift our focus to our India's keeper, Harmanpreet Kaur. Another failure as a batter, as a skipper also, it was a failure, I will say. So today you saw her in the training session. Initially she was training alone with some stretches and all, but then she joined with all the team, played also the funny games also. So whatever you have seen her today in the training session, do you think she will be under very large amount of pressure or something?
So I guess it was a bit of a light training session today. I can understand yesterday after whatever happened, you want to kind of de-stress. So that is why perhaps you won't have that kind of intense training session. She's a very experienced player. I understand she has not done so well in World Cups, but she's an very experienced player, and it is for her to somehow find an erase button in her mind and completely erase whatever happened on the day one of India's World Cup campaign, and put up a good show because as far as her batting is concerned, there's nothing much wrong with her batting. It's just in the mind, I guess, and she has to somehow clear all the seeds of doubt that are there in her head and come out firing in the next match.
Okay, that's it for now. Me and Bharat signing off. Hope you like the video. Please share, like and subscribe the channel. Thank you.
Thank